This is David Brammer. I work for BroadScale Talent. I am joined today by Ruth Cooper-Dickson of Champs Consulting.
Hi, yes, I'm Ruth. I'm the Managing Director and founder of Champs Consulting and my new social enterprise venture, Champs for Change. I'm a positive psychology practitioner. I'm an accredited coach and I'm a doctoral candidate for 2021 in existential psychotherapy and counselling.
For a manager, what are some of those signals, maybe, and what might they want to kind of look out for if someone perhaps isn't coping maybe as well as they were? And then secondarily, what are the tools at their disposal?
Okay. Early warning signs are, there's a whole list of early warning signs, but basically it is a difference in that person's normal behavior, however they are. So that could be if somebody is, more emotional, more irritable, more angry, whether they are really overcompensating and being extrovert than what they usually are, and the same if they could be more withdrawn. Then you've got things like noticeable absence. So there is that regular kind of absence when you're not sure what is going on with that individual. So there's no kind of real reason why they're taking perhaps time off.
Yeah.
And also, and somebody once said to me, which is really insightful, taking annual leave without really explaining why they're taking. Not everyone has to explain why they're having holiday, but if you're in that team environment where people might say, I'm taking a day off because I've got a few chores to do, or whatever it is, people don't really have a reason. So that kind of unexplained, even authorized absence. But then online, you're right, there is a difference. But I think that there is a few things. One is the reluctance to be seen on video. And I know in the early days of lockdown, that was really hard for lots of people who weren't used to being on camera, and lots of people didn't like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the more you can have these conversations or check in, like I was in a shit mood last week. I was terrible. I was absolutely, if I was an employee, I don't know like how my manager would have coped with me. My team are very good because we have a very open relationship in terms of how we talk, that I couldn't really articulate how bad I felt. As in, I didn't really want to talk about it, but the team knew that wasn't me. And actually what they were able to do was manage up, which was so important. And they gave me the space that I needed. And actually one of my team said to me on Monday, lunchtime on Slack, I don't think you should really have, I don't think we need to have our meeting this afternoon. Why don't you just go and get a cup of tea and just chill out? And I was like, okay, yeah, I think they're probably right. And actually it was the best thing I could have done. And last week was really hard, but they rallied round, and the same as I would do for them, and you do. So I think we have to remember as well, we as leaders and managers are not invincible. We don't have our shit together all the time either. And people, if we put a brave face on it, people will also see through. That's why I feel like by authentically role modeling, it just makes it much easier for everybody else to do the same.
I agree. And of course, mental health has only really, truly, properly come to the fore in recent years, right? I mean, you came in and you ran sessions with my team when I was with Kingfisher, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Something like that. And I think that was the first time we'd worked together in a really long time. But I think just for the kind of the benefit of leaders who do watch this, if indeed anyone ends up watching this, which I do hope they do.
Anyone out there's watching, comment, subscribe.
I'll call my mum later. She'll watch it if I ask her.
I'll get Jill and Dave on the case as well.
So for the benefit of those leaders out there who are new to trying to embrace mental health or mental wealth in the workplace, Ruth and Champs will be tagged in the videos. I will be happy at BroadScale Talent if any of you reach out to me, any of your existing clients, existing candidates, etc. I'll be happy to put in referrals to Champs for you. And Ruth does an amazing job of working with your team and helping to just bring out some more kind of healthy, positive behaviors toward mental health and toward each other, actually. So at that stage, we shall wrap up. Thank you very much.
You're
Ruth
welcome.
Cooper-Dickson of Shamps, and no doubt we could have probably talked about this for another 2 hours. What perhaps we'll do is, if there's enough demand, and if more people than your parents and my mum watch this, then we'll see, right? Maybe we'll do another video. But for now, Ruth Cooper, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.